Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We get the Dow Industrials up 25, NASDAQ up 13, S&P's a flat. Gold contract down to $2.90, trading at $1,212 an ounce. Silver off 24 cents at $17 flat. Platinum down 16 at $1,267 an ounce. Copper off 2.5 pennies at $3 a pound. Light sweet crude down up 60 cents at 81.33. You had light sweet go to $88 today. Reject lower price, and it's back inside the larger range here. Bonds 10-year down 6 ticks at 125.10. 30-year off 19 at 139 flat. King dollar down 356 ticks, trading out at 85.72. The euro is up 47 at 126, and the yen is trading down 48 at 108.42. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We've hit a low out here today of 1926. We're at 1951. The 1926, by the way, folks, that is basically hitting the highs of the lows of August on the weekly basis. That's what we've done here. The high of the low is 1942. Okay, so when you do something like that, what do you look at? Well, of course, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at the volume characteristic. Bottom line, folks, you're actually down today on monster volume. It is going to be interesting to see inside the NYSE exactly where it comes out, because right now we're already at 541. We take a look at the SPY, the SPY. What you have with the SPY is this. SPY is trading out right now at 194.71. You've gone to 192.35. And looking at this correlation right now, what I expect you're going to see is this. So let's watch how this came out. 194.18 you started out with. You get down to the 192.35. What we had just done the last 10 minutes, right before I get on at 14.50 to be exact, you went right back to ICE. Now, bottom line is that as you go back to ICE, sorry about that, folks. As you go back to ICE, you get up there, and we did it with dramatically lighter volume. What that sets up is that you're going to back down. So I suspect as we get into this close here, you got all the indices right now. They've made it green. I expect they're going to be flat, slightly red. What that's going to set up, that's going to set up little dojis, and that's going to be the halfway move down of where we are from the highs out here, 2 weeks ago to where we are right now. S&Ps. We go take a look at the, well, that was the S&Ps. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials, what we have with the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials right now up 26 bucks. They hit a low out here today of 16,667, and bottom line, I expect a same deal. It's going to end up somewhat at a flat market. Putting strength inside the Dow Industrials today, you have Nike. That's the largest mover. That's up $1.45. Goldman Sachs is up 262. You get Home Depot up 125, and you get ExxonMobil up 87. Exxon's got absolutely smoked. Taken away from the Dow Industrials, you get Intel. That's the weakest Dow stock. J.P. Morgan Chase is down 27. Disney is down 66. Walt Disney, and United Technologies is off 38. The NASDAQ composite. We go take a look at the composite. What we have with the composite is this. Composite hits a low out here today of 43.67. That 43.67, look at this, what a trip, man. I love it when these go into the highs of the lows. And that's exactly what it did. So the highs of the lows of the swing point here, this is what the baby did, is 43.95. We hit 43.67. So thus far, what you've done is this. You've rejected lower price. The correlation, when you take this, so what we would do, I'll use the 3 Qs because it'd be easier to do it on the 3 Qs to see what the correlation is right now. And what you're looking for, folks, is that you're looking for the strength and or weakness of the move. Is it into it with higher volume? Is it into it with lower volume? You're into it with lower volume, guess what? That could be a bottom. You're into it with higher volume, it's just building cars to blow it away. So thus far, we've done 178 million shares. We have 1 day left of trading, so that, and we're coming into 195 million. So what we've done is this. you're hitting the swing low with more volume. What that's saying is that, guess what? It's going to go after the swing low, more than likely it's going to bust the swing low. That's on your weekly. We take a look at this and we put this on the daily. What we have on the daily is this. On the daily, same as the S&Ps, daily has just come back up to ice. And you're going to need a lot more juice than this because we have 4.7 million on a 10-minute bar, and it did 1.43 million. That's set up coming into the close that it's going to back off once again. Volatility in spades out here, no doubt about it. Gold contract. We go over to gold. We take a look at gold. What we have with gold is this. Gold's done 139,000 contracts today. Nice number of contracts. Got to a price point of $12.24. Couldn't hold $12.24. Gold has tested the swing low. The first swing low out there was the 1206 area. That was from the 25th of September. We got down on Tuesday to the 1202, 1204 rather. We hit the 1206 yesterday. The movement today, all of this gold contract really has to do today is basically, well, the pit trading is closed, but what I'd like to see is it only needs a couple dollars. $4 would be great, meaning that it makes up the 270 that it's down right now, makes up a couple more dollars. Then it looks to me that we get some action. It's trying to get into higher price. Now, there's divergence. The divergence is the silver. What you have with silver out here is this. Excuse me. Once silver broke down, and busted all these lows, it's a big problem. Silver is going to need wide price spread, accelerated volume to get back inside of where it broke down from, because this breakdown in silver, bottom line, has to get back inside the $18.15. Now, silver's volatile and can do it. There's no doubt about that, but bottom line, that's $1. That is some big money. Bonds, the ever-ready bond market. So what do we have with bonds? Bonds, look at this, man. This is just amazing. So bonds are down 6 ticks, but we had gone to a high of 125.23. 1.6 million contracts on the 10-year. It's monster, folks, okay? This thing is just a rocket ship. Going a lot higher. The yield right now on the 10-year is at 2.432. We look at the 30-year. Same deal with the 30-year. 30-year bond out here. Traded to 140.01 today. Huge volume again, 435,000 contracts. So big numbers. 30-year also wants much higher price. Oil market. Now, this one's going to get wild. So let's look at the oil market. So what you have with oil is this. CLX4. Oil gets down today to 188. CLX. Oil gets down to 188.18. You reject that price. You do have 426,000 contracts, and you're inside the range. So with that being inside the range, you're going to see a bounce in oil. Oil's going to try to bounce up to this $94 again. We'll see whether it can make it or not. It's still in an ABC structure on the way down. It's going to turn into a complex ABC structure. And what a complex ABC is that first you break your swing point, you go lower, reject lower price, get inside the range, and if it is a complex ABC, what you'll see is that, let's say we end here, tomorrow you'll see it start moving higher, but it'll start moving higher once again on lighter volume. But that's what it looks like we have right here. King dollar. Let's go look at King dollar. King dollar looks like it's going to finally take a break. King dollar, what King dollar has done is this. King dollar has backed down today, not a huge amount, 376 ticks, and that's certainly not a lot of ticks in the correlation of where we just came from. What you do have, however, is you get an expansion of volume. So it's very subtle. We've done 51,000 contracts out here today. I suspect the first back down will get us into the 84.80 to 84 flat market, 84.00. That will give the metal complex room to breathe. We'll see whether it can do anything. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Deviance in the marketplace. It's a beautiful thing, folks. Dow's up 16. NASDAQ is up 12. S&Ps are flat. It's a trader's paradise, folks. Volatility in spades. You stay right there. We're coming right back.